Hello developers, welcome back to Epifile Lab, and this is again a full stack Laravel and Vue.js application tutorial series. And this video is really important because we are going to convert our blog into a real one. So whatever we type here or make different kind of blogs should be converted to a real blog page. So let's see how it's done, and I have already done some almost all the codes, and we'll be explaining throughout this video because if I would have done that in the video, it would have been very longer. So I will try to explain instead. So let's see how it all works together. Okay. So first of all, we have this page that's called blogpost.html. This is the front end we are going to use, right? So it has some missing part at the moment. So if you look at the formation of these whole blog pages, that these things will coming from statically defined structure, but from there onward it is completely dynamically designed. So here this one is a paragraph, this is a picture with a caption design, and this is a block code, and then you have h1, h2, h3, and then you have a list going here. Okay, so what's missing, what else is missing? We have missing code blocks, we have missing we have text, link is missing, and list is there, image is there, code is there. Code is missing, this one delimiter is missing, and row HTML missing, a table is missing, warning missing, checklist missing. So this few elements will be added later, but let's go ahead and let me try to show you how all those things works together and how can we convert those JSON data into a real HTML and output a similar structure like how we see here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check out how it will work. Okay, so since it's just an JSON data, we just need to traverse this data and convert those into an HTML. So if I open this page in my editor, you will see that we have up to this part is just an standardized structure because we already know the structure of this thing, so we will not touch anything there. So the dynamic part start from here. As you can see, it says blog post text. So this is a blog section. I mean, sorry, it's a blog text, or paragraph sections. And then we have an image section with the caption. And then we have some, what does it? Yeah, we have a blog code. So I don't think we have a good style here, but never mind. And then we have some kind of style, and we have maintained some kind of structure so that the h1 and the structure as well, h2, h1, h2, h3. So similar way we can go up to h6 or whatever. And then we have a list ulli. Okay, so this is so far is in design. So now let's see how we can convert those into an HTML. Okay, so for those we have to make a for example, you see we have on save option, and here you can get the response, and from the response you can easily get the blocks. Okay, and this blocks is actually the JSON data. Okay, so this JSON data is now I am passing this JSON data into this output HTML methods. Okay, and this method is calling on another methods. Okay, so it's just checking we are passing the JSON data here. Okay, this is I named as article object, and we're just looking through and just checking, okay, if the type is paragraph, okay, then make me a paragraph and add this text or HTML design inside this variable and concatenate that or add that in that variable so that we can get a final list of HTML structures. So now the question is where this method come from: make paragraph, make image, make header, and then row, code blocks, make code, make list. I have made almost all of those method now. So we can make a different kind of HTML blocks based on what types the code block, what types we have in this editor. Okay, so it's pretty much very simple. All you just need to make the HTML now. Okay, so in that case, I have made a JSON file. I mean JavaScript file, which is like a command.js file. So that will be used as a mixin. Okay, so I have a file that a JavaScript file that's called json to html.js, and here it's just we will be treating it this one as a mixin. Okay, nothing much, nothing less. So let's see. You say it says make paragraph. So what we are doing is that, okay, first of all let's talk about this file, how we are going to use that. Okay, So json.html.js file is being used as a mixin for in our app.js entry point. So here you can see, just like common.js file, I'm importing json html file, and just like common mixin, I'm using json to html as a mixin. Okay, so that's pretty much simple things. Okay, now now you understand how I have connected or imported and exported this HTML page and is using it as a mixin file. And now we can use all those methods anywhere in our system. So let's see how we can work together. Okay, so you can see make paragraph is a method, and now we are checking, okay, if the type is the paragraph, which means if we write some text here, okay, so this will be in this data type. I mean, as the data in the JSON, it will be a paragraph. Okay, so we will be able to see this one. Okay, so this block will be executed. Okay, so it will call make paragraph. So this will be called. Okay, and in our design section, you can, if I show you what was our initial design for the paragraph things. Not this one. Yeah, this one actually. So let's see. You see, this was our paragraph, p blog post text, and then the text was, so that's correct. Now here you see just returning those things, p blog post text and the object data.text. If you do the console.log, and you see I'm passing the object. Okay, you see in object I'm passing this object, and you can see I can access the data, actually the string, as an object.data.text. If you do console here, you will be easily you will easily understand. So if I do a console.log here, an object, just in case you want to understand these things, let me clear it out. So you see I have this data type. Okay, so I inside the type we have data. You see type is paragraph. So the switch case is being used. The switch has been used here. So you see if object.data type. Okay, so, this is just like if else condition. I hope you know switch statements. And then if it is paragraph, make paragraph. Okay, so paragraph block is called, and we can access the data like just object.data.text. So this is how I am accessing it, object.data.text. So you can see how it is being executed and accessed. So it's not a rocket science here. You just need to see how the data structure is formatted. Okay, so similarly making paragraph, I have also make image. So you see if you have a caption, I just added the caption and then just a blog image. It's exactly the same HTML we have here. So the same HTML I have pasted here, and just replacing the hard-coded image source and the caption as a variable, so that we can use that instead. Similarly making bit, I don't have an correct HTML and CSS done for making bit, but I already done some code here in my other project, so just copied and pasted here. But you can see make header is just like h, and then you can access the level, which one h1, h2, h3. All those levels will be available here. So I'm also using the class as a dynamic class. So you understand these things. Okay, so here make list can be unordered and ordered. So that's again a simple thing, just making looping through the list, and then just making all the list as a join. Okay, so we can have full list here. So here you can see the full list here, like not this one, this one. So it's not really a rocket science. It's very simple things. So guys, now let's check out if it works or not. So let's go ahead and find some paragraph, lorem spam per ipsum. Okay, so let's write some header here. Okay, this is our text, and we can make it bold. You see this, we can make it as a heading. Okay, so let's revert it back. So let's see if we can go back. Nope, we cannot. So okay, that's a little problem with this editor. The keyboard functionality doesn't work. So anyways, let's forget it and refresh this page. That could be an annoying error. Just okay, that's nice. And above this block, let's add a tag here. Okay, perfect. So now let's add one image here and see if this image works. I have this image, and let's add a caption. This is an awesome item. Okay, that's okay for now. And let's make, okay, let's not make code here because we don't have a code block. Let's remove that and add something like, yeah, code. The more you read, the more you will be, I don't know, fatty like me maybe. And yeah, this code is written by the great me. Okay, and let's make some lists here. Okay, before lists, so let's make some heading. You can have heading levels with some plugin, external plugin. This is again a heading. List item 1, list item 2, okay, list item 3. Now let's end up with another paragraph. Let's make a big paragraph now, and another paragraph maybe. Okay, perfect. So we have the data now. Now here you can see in my page is that what I'm doing is I'm just calling this one and awaiting with all this HTML to be with this old data to be converted into HTML, then just logging this article HTML because I have using the plus equal. So I should get an HTML output now. Okay, let's see. Here I have this HTML, converted HTML now. So what I will be doing is that I will copy all this HTML now, and then we'll try to see how it looks like in a test page which has the similar HTML CSS stuff. And all I just need to do is remove the boilerplate from there. So what is the boilerplate here? This is also each one, this is the things maybe. So if I run this one, you see I don't have anything here. Okay, this is some boilerplate, and this will be the structure of these things are statically defined. So what should I do now is actually go ahead and paste the dynamic text. See, I have just pasted and I got all the source of the HTML. Okay, now let's run this page and see what we got. Perfect. See, we have the let me see what is the title of the, okay, H2 title here, and then we got the paragraph with bold here. We got the image. This is an awesome item. We got the code here. Read me style is not so good. We have another H1 list item and paragraph. So guys, that's really awesome. This is perfectly awesome. So in my next video, what I'm going to do is that I will be completing all the other blocks here with my design stuff maybe, and then we will actually create the block and we will move to the front end right after finishing this one, creating blocks and editing blocks. Okay, that's awesome. Perfect, right? So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe my channel, share my channel, and definitely like this video to give your yeah, your little motivation to me, because I would love to make more videos for you guys, because yeah, I'm loving it, and so far I'm getting good responses from you guys. And if you keep supporting me, I will try to make much bigger professional videos and on different topics. And yeah, if you have any question, go ahead in our Facebook group and post your question, guys. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice time. See you soon. Bye bye.